What's up, man?
Uh,
What's up, man? What's up, man? What's up, man?
Jungle Beats.
Australia's plug
To
to the yellowest duck
the most awake music in the world.
in the country.
We keep you woke.
Always.
So that we don't have to sleep.
Albums we're anticipating for 2018. Comment below the albums you're anticipating.
We're going to insert some big air horns right here.
Well, if you're editing it, you will. Whoa.
There you go.
That's very violent.
Well, I can't because I don't have internet, so maybe that's just going to be nothing. But
Okay.
anyways, continue.
Albums we're anticipating in 2018. This is not just hip-hop. This is multiple genres.
Exactly.
Let's go.
Could be reggae.
Now, we could... TDE, Top Dog Entertainment. I'm pretty much anticipating nearly every artist.
Don't
drop
take
something.
my only things I can think of right now.
So we know Schoolboy Q wants to drop something.
We know Schoolboy Q want to drop something. We know J-Rock want to drop something.
That's for sure.
Sir already dropped. We know Lance Skywalker, I believe, will want to drop something. Kendrick, we know he ain't going to drop. SZA, we know he ain't going to drop.
Yeah.
Absol, I don't think he'll drop. Because Do What Thou Wilt was a long album. That had a lot of content in it.
Right.
He probably won't release something until next year. So I reckon it's mostly just J-Rock.
Isaiah Rashad?
Schoolboy. Possibly. But Isaiah's definitely the type of person that like he just never seems to rush things in a way. And also he
took so long to release Sun's Tirade.
Yeah, but at the same time, like 2 or 3 tracks on that album, like it's all about like trying to find a topic. Like he's got Find a Topic, Homies Begged, Titty and Dollar, which is all about finding a song to talk about. Like
right.
a lot of the concept of that album, as much as it's to do with his addictions and struggle, is about just finding inspiration or just finding something to talk about. So I reckon he might be struggling from that again. Possibly.
All right, that's TDE. What about Mr. Kanye West?
He won't drop.
I think he'll drop because he's taken a hiatus.
Nah, man.
Coming off The Life of Pablo, coming off like a lot of negative controversy and a lot of like his wife's robbery, whether that's alleged or fake, coming off a supposed mental illness. I did an article on this, a very important article on the mental illness and Kanye West through the lens of music that some people might value. So I think the break he's taking, I predict that maybe we'll get a My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy level type of album. Which is a big call. It's a very big call.
When was The Life of Pablo released? Was that 2016?
It's a very lengthy release. It's like 6 months of edits and stuff.
But was it 2016?
Mm-hmm.
When was Yeezus released?
13.
So that's a 3-year gap.
It does about a 3-year gap typically.
I don't think it's going to release anything to probably either 2019, 2020.
Oh.
I don't think he needs to.
No, he doesn't need to, but we're all thirsty.
I think it's getting to a stage of his life where family is a big thing to him.
Yeah.
Art's as much a big thing to him. Fashion and all of that. I feel like he's got to a stage where he's dropped so much music, he's dropped so much content, so much like obviously to me it's gotten harder for him to like talk about things, but he still manages to like find huge inspiration and find so many good things to say. So
well, what about his good music counterpart Pusha T with King Push? We're supposed to get that last year.
Don't care for Push.
Okay, well that's.
I mean, don't worry. I fucking love Push. I love a Push verse. Every time I release an album, like My Name Is My Name, trash. Darkest Hour Before Dawn, trash.
Fuck out of here, man.
This is me. Man,
man
can't release albums. He focuses so hard on trying to appease the radio instead of going for his sound that clashes the whole time.
No.
If you agree with me, then
Travis Scott, Astro World.
Is that what it's called?
That's what it's supposed to be called, correct?
I don't know. Huncho Jack with a Quavo was pretty boring. I liked 2 tracks off there, and I didn't like Birds in the Trap.
So you didn't like Birds in the Trap, okay. That definitely grew on me.
Never grew on me. I liked 3 songs from that album.
Okay.
I just felt it was rushed and like the what's the word I'm looking for?
So you're not anticipating an album from him?
No.
Okay.
I'd rather him take his time until he proves to me again that he can release good music. In my opinion, then I'm not going to be hyped for it.
All right.
He's just been rushing out shit.
I'm going to name 3 R&B, electro pop, alternative artists. Sampha.
Yeah.
Would love to hear some more from him.
But he released last year.
He did, but it was very early. Okay. It was like January.
I feel you.
And I'm always loving more Sampha.
Yeah, he could ride off his way.
James Blake, though, hasn't released. It was my favourite album of 2016.
That's very true.
James Blake is a...
And he's got 2 features on the Black Panther album track list if you haven't seen it already.
Yeah, rappers really fuck with James.
Yeah.
And Banks, someone who you haven't...
No, I've listened to a bit of Banks.
You have?
She's dope.
Yeah.
I like some stuff from her.
Really love Banks and amazing performance. I really look forward to seeing her. Mick Jenkins, but it'll probably be 2019.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Right?
I think he's done.
But
enough.
I'd love to.
Maybe another EP.
Maybe.
Shit. What do I feel?
What about Anderson .Paak?
He won't drop. I don't think so. He's dropped. I hope so.
It's true, he was coming
He
up
dropped 2 amazing albums in 2016. 2.
with
He could have released No Worries the year after. They were both stellar albums, and then he had a lot of good features last year that kept him like.
So with that type of work output, do you think he could do another album this year?
I think so. Yeah, definitely.
What
He's definitely got the work. I don't know. I can't do words right now.
What about Brockhampton team effort? Are you anticipating that
Yeah, definitely, 100%.
off the back
Definitely.
of 3 saturations?
Hell yeah, man. What I hope is that they keep the sound that they've been known for, but really switch it up, because that's the good thing I liked about Saturation. Is that each project was different, yet the same. But now I want to listen to a project by them where it's different but not the same.
Right. Agreed.
So that's what I really hope. I really hope they challenge themselves and really switch it up. And actually, one thing I'd like to see is no, it's gone.
Well, if I say more artists, just interrupt me and say it.
What?
If I say an artist and it makes you trigger the memory, just interrupt me.
I got you, man.
All right. Childish Gambino, is he done? Is he actually done? He performed at the Grammys.
No, he just signed to a new label.
Did he?
I'm pretty sure no one knows about the deal yet. But yeah, he's signed. I'm pretty sure he signed to a new label. I can't remember which label it is. But knowing him, it would have been a deal where it's probably a 1-album deal, which makes a lot of sense because he said that he doesn't want to continue performing under the name of Childish Gambino. And he did just put his last album out under his previous label. So now
you think maybe a new name, new label?
Yeah. Well, Atlanta Season 2 is already done. It's getting ready to air.
Wait for that.
The trailer's out. The trailer's dope. So, fuck yeah. I reckon he'll probably release something, if not this year, the next year. I don't know. I feel like even though I'm saying a lot of stuff won't come out this year, I'm probably wrong. I reckon because last year to me was a good year for hip hop, but it wasn't a great year for hip hop. There hasn't been a great year for. I think the last great year for me was like maybe 2015
or 2016. Either one of
those 2015
years.
when To Pimp a Butterfly came out.
I can't remember.
I think it was. That was a really good year for hip hop because it wasn't just that album. It was a lot of other ones.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like this year, because last year to me was a bit stagnant, and also I feel like the whole trap auto-tune wave is like probably it's still gonna be big this year, but I feel like it's definitely on the down. So I feel like towards the end of the year we'll get a lot of
people are getting exposed for their real trash and real truth.
I'm just so glad that Culture 2 was celebrated as a glorified mixtape. No one's fucking with it. I mean, people are fucking with it, of course, for singles, but no one's fucking with it. Who wants a 24-track album from Migos? Ugh, yeah.
What about Brian? Rich Brian.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
He did the track list out. I'm looking forward to it too.
Yeah, I've liked
See what he's got.
3 of the 4 singles, and the one single I didn't like was not even on the album, so I'm pretty hard to that. Hello!
Who's that?
I don't know.
I have no idea. I get interrupted. Kid Cudi. Your man Kid Cudi.
He won't drop.
Off the back of
I think off the back of Passion Pain Demon Slaying. Passion Pain Demon Slaying to me was...
It was okay.
Yeah, exactly. It was okay. I feel like it was, once again, too many tracks. If he's just shortened, it's like 12 tracks to be a really good album. There's a lot of tracks on there that I fuck with. I love the sound. I guess the one good thing about the album is the sound is quite cohesive to me. But there's just so much going on. I'm sick of these 20-track albums. Just give me them 10-track albums, man. I ain't got time for that shit.
What about your man Lupe Fiasco? I know, right? It's like, fuck off, come on, Lupe. Like, you say one thing.
He's doing wushu and shit. I don't know if he will. He'll drop like a random track here and there that's fire.
He drops random tracks on Twitter all the time.
That are fire, but then all of a sudden he'll just drop random fucking trash. So, I don't know, man. I don't know how to feel about Lupe anymore.
Takes you on an emotional roller coaster, doesn't he?
It is. There's him and The Game are the ones that give me the emotional roller coaster of them two artists.
I'm really anticipating a good album from him. He's off his label now or no?
Lupe?
Yeah.
Atlantic? Yeah, I think he is off Atlantic now.
Well, Joker's label is supposed to be just get it out the way. So whatever's coming next, I'm hoping for it to be quality. Lupe, I'm looking out.
Don't review your own album again, man. Only assholes do that.
Next minute we release an album and then we review it, ironically. Drake. He's building the hype back up with the tracks he drops every now and again.
Mm-hmm.
He said live, in concert, that I saw in Melbourne, that he's going to go home and make the best album he can. I believed him.
I like that as well. I think he will too. And it might not be his best, but at his present form, it'll be the best that he can
His
possibly
present
do.
form, like he's like a he's like a what are those characters? Not Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z.
Is it? Oh yeah, this is not my biggest form.
Oh, you haven't seen it?
I don't know. But I think Drake will drop this year. I think he'll drop something very similar because I feel like Views to him was like that was him appealing to like a lot of the radio and like just increasing spans even more. I really liked Views, but I feel like his next album probably be more on the lines of what if you're reading this, it's too late. Was like I think there's going to be a lot more heavy hitting stuff and a lot more crazy flows and less catchy hooks. That's just how I'm feeling. But you know what? Drake always happens to surprise me, and I've enjoyed everything he's done thus far in his career. So he's definitely proven to me why he's at the top.
I'm going to say an artist that you probably most people wouldn't expect me to say. I'm going to say Eminem. I'm anticipating an album from Eminem.
Really?
And I'm anticipating an album from Eminem because I heard the Chloroseptic remix. And I heard he's fucking pissed and he's mad. And when he gets emotional and reacts to people, good shit comes out of him. So I'm hoping he can make a small album or an EP off the back of the shit that he got for his recent album.
He deserved the shit. It was a fucking terrible album.
Agreed.
Dude, we cop so much shit for that. It's amazing how many diehard fans like would just stick up for the album. Like I get it. There's some great moments on that album. There's some great lyricism. There's some great turnaround and concepts. But I don't understand how you listen to that production musically and agree that the whole thing's amazing. Like good for you if you enjoy it for that. That's it.
Joyner Lucas, I don't think he'll drop another album this year, but I want one. Because I'm selfish, and he dropped an amazing album in 508.
I'm trying to think who else would drop. I think L Sweatshirt's going to drop this year.
Oh yeah, good pick.
I'm a big L Sweatshirt fan. I don't like shit. I don't go outside. It was like probably 3-4 years ago now.
Wow.
It's been a long time, and he's dropped singles here and there, 10-minute tracks. He's been a few features. He's getting a bit more into production, so he's been so out of the radar. And I really think if he does decide to drop something with the amount of time he's had, it'll be dope.
Same with A$AP Rocky.
Yeah, and A$AP Rocky's album's complete. Because if you've noticed, I haven't listened to anything yet, but he released a bunch of tracks on SoundCloud, and it was like a yellow background. It had dummy, and they're meant to be like dummy tracks, like crash dummy sort of tests. And a lot of people said that some of the tracks were fire, some of them were terrible, but like most people believe they were just leftovers from his album, and that he hasn't put out a single yet. So I'm actually
really looking forward to whatever's coming.
Oh yeah, I wasn't huge on his last album, but I loved a lot of tracks from it. I loved how he changed his sound, like how he challenged himself. I didn't like LSD. I think people rode that track so hard, and I just
because the music video really caught them.
The music video was dope. But
Yeah,
I just feel like him with that sound doesn't work. Like you're one of the best flows in hip hop, and you're trying to sing, man. Like use your flow. Use your fucking flow.
And we know the Arizona Trio Injury Reserve are working on their next body of work. They are actively working on it. And I'm really looking forward to what they come out with. If you haven't heard of Injury Reserve, please go check out our reviews of them. One of the best underground hip-hop groups out.
Do you reckon Frank Ocean will drop again?
No.
No.
He's too enigmatic. He goes into hiding too much for my liking. Like
too much.
I don't think he cares as much as we do about his music. That's maybe an odd thing to say, but
well, he dropped a lot of singles last year, like Chanel, Biking.
He did.
Why would he do that? Just for because he can stunt?
I don't know, man. There's very few interviews explaining like his thought processes.
I'm trying to think of bigger artists I know that would be dropping. J. Cole could, but I don't think he will.
No,
I hope he does.
He's coming off the back of a tour. I just don't think he's spending a lot of time writing right now.
Yeah. Chance the Rapper, he'll drop this year.
Oh yeah, fair enough. Yep.
He will drop.
Okay.
And he better fucking sure drop a better album than Coloring Book. Holy shit, that thing was average as fuck. Winning Grammys and all this other shit, good for him. But man, Acid Rap shat on that album, and the mixing production features like so much about Coloring Book.
We won't get another Jay-Z album for another 5 years probably, if at all.
Bro.
And that makes me sad, but it makes sense.
It's such a...
But like a good way to rant, right?
I actually revisited 444 and I watched all the videos they did for them. I watched all the talks in between, and it's made me appreciate it so much more, man.
He barely put himself in the video. He was trying to tell a story.
He did, and like...
It's not about him, it was about the story.
Oh man, and that's why, and also because listening to Sylvan LeCue's 555 track, that made me go back to 444, and I saw where the inspiration came from. I saw what Jay-Z, as much as I realized he was really getting out a lot of what was going on with his life, he just presents in a way that's just I'm trying to help you, don't do what I did. Or see where I'm coming from. and just his visuals were so beautiful. So it was really cool that I went to revisit that
Are
album.
there any other albums you're anticipating for 2018?
Denzel Curry better drop. Oh, Flatbush Zombies announced they're releasing an album on the 4th of March.
So many people. Oh, really?
Is it 4th of February? 4th of March, I think. It's
So
called
many people have gone to that.
something about hell.
They
Hell-
did.
I
They did
think
play a
Hell's
new
Risen.
song at their concert.
Yeah,
Their opening.
And Eric Ark Elliott just dropped a new track for his upcoming mixtape as well. I fuck with Eric Ark Elliott. He's fucking dope. Good to hear him spitting so much. If you've been a fan, listen to like Drugs and Better Off Dead, where he like was featured in Barely Ever Spat to go to like 2001 and spitting on like every track. Fuck yeah, it's so dope.
All right.
I think that's good.
That-
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can think of so much more, but I'm just that's good.
Well, that's it. It's about 20 plus artists right there we mentioned. There could be more, but comment below your thoughts and
Yeah.
your albums and artists you're anticipating this year. We'd love to hear them. We'll be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
No. Go talk.
It's gone. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's gone. Sorry.
I gotta wake your punk ass up.
Wake up, wake up. Oh, Ali Belmont. We're anticipating Ali Belmont, the best Australian hip hop group. Fucking out.
What are you talking about? I don't know. He's been recording music. Maybe he won't drop. Maybe he's keeping quiet.
Jungle Beats, bitch.
I don't give no fucks.
Alright, let's do your single.
Woo! All right. I'll look it up on your phone.
The fine ass.
Kiss me through the phone.